Fourth video, user persona, mastering persona in product management. Welcome back. If you are new here, I am Karthikeyan Kuppuswamy and this is your go-to place for all things in product management. Today we are diving into an essential topic for product management, which is user personas. Whether you are just starting or deepen into your understanding, this video will be packed with insights you can apply right away. Let's get started. What exactly are personas? Personas are semi-fictional characters that represents your user, your targeted users. They are the outcome of your research and real data, helping you to understand your user motivation, goals, and challenges. At its core, the persona is a fictional representation of your ideal customer based on the real data. Think of it as a character in your story. The better you understand, the better you can serve your users and their needs. One user-centric principle: know your user. A product is not a product. It is a solution to a problem, your user problem. And understanding your user problem and the user is the fictional persona. Here is a breakdown of what makes a persona: demographic, behavior, goals, pain points, and motivation. Let's look at some example from well-known companies. Netflix uses a detailed persona to segment their audience, allowing them to recommend the shows according to the viewing habits of that user. Remember last time you watched a series? That was not an accident. You were continuously influenced by Netflix, and the influence was generated by the data you have provided. Over the time, the interest you have shown in watching the type of shows, the search you have made, and the interest you've shown in finding certain things, all these together enables data and supply it to the Netflix model. That model suggests the shows for you. On the other side, Blockbuster, which could have been the Netflix today, failed to adapt and understand its customer and their evolving needs, leading to a decline of Blockbuster. The table shows you the benefit of using personas and how these personas help product management. Using persona, it enhances the understanding of the users, helps the product managers to make better decisions understanding this user persona. While discussing the future development, we can keep these personas in mind. It is not just one. You can classify as much as possible personas, meaning users, imaginary users for your product, which will help you and guide you for future development. Helps the product manager to ensure the needs so he can prioritize easily. Personas are key to focus on improving the marketing strategies. While we deliver a product, we can tailor our communication keeping some persona in mind, meaning the users fall under that persona can feel more connected. If we are going to deliver that product for that specific users group, we can reach them and connect with them so easily. That ensures the product success. Think about how Spotify uses the user persona. They analyze the user listening habits and creates personalized playlist, enhancing user engagement and a satisfaction for users when they play that. They don't want to think much. The pattern they have given input to the Spotify before, meaning the interest they have shown in listening to certain type of musics which satisfies them already. Such music have been formed as a playlist and recommended to that user. So it is time saving for them whenever they want to switch to different emotions, listening to music. They can easily find them in the top of the list, suggesting to them readily. I believe you would have understand what is a persona and how it is used in product management and the value it can create to an organization and its success. Now it is time to go and implement. Here is a step-by-step process on how to craft a persona. The first step is to conduct user research. Gather user data by user interview, qualitatively and quantitative data from the events, how they use the products using a data platform kind of component. Conduct surveys to users and build an analytic insight, a report to understand the users. Identify the patterns. Look for common traits and behavior of the users. That trend will help you to create a user persona. Create persona profiles. Develop detailed profiles that includes demography, goals, challenges, and behavior. Imagine like a A4 and you have all the section. You have to provide all the data into them, and these data should be both in qualitative and quantitative. By reading this through, you will get an imaginary fictional user understanding, and that will be your user persona. And you can segment different user personas and tie with the product and the features which you are building, meaning some features could be so specific and valuable to certain type of users which you already drafted as your persona. Those fictional users can turn into real users while you supply that features, and they can get happy and it will add value to them. And even persona is kind of continuous inspect and adapt process. You will be learning when you deliver something to the user segment and this fictional user personas, and you evolve your user personas, add more user persona, and some user persona can be obsolete. So this is an evolution of user personas. So validating your persona is the key. While validating the persona, you have to validate this with all the people who are going to be involved in this journey from your organization. Share with your team, iterate this persona according to their feedbacks. Here is one small persona example. You can add more details to this. This fictional persona name is a tech savvy, and his name is Tom. Age 28, occupation software engineer, goals streamline workflow with tech solutions, challenges overwhelmed by too many tools. Think of a product vision and a feature you are delivering to this persona, Tom. How would he feel? What is the value he is going to get? You can add many parameters, but you also have to keep your persona simple so everyone can understand, okay, who is Tom? Tom is a guy who is a tech savvy and he do this. His routine is this and the problems he is seeing is this. That kind of understanding makes the process so simple, and the thought process of all the people involved in this journey adapts this user persona while building the product solution features, ensures the success of the delivery. Who should be involved in crafting the user persona? Product managers, UX designers, marketing teams, and developers. You can also involve as much as person who can add real value to this, but these are the 4 key stakeholders who have to add value. Let us also talk about some advanced persona techniques. Beyond basic profiles, you can create empathy maps and user journey maps to dive deeper into the customer experience. This is an empathy map, helps you to understand what your persona thinks, feels, says, and does. It gives you a holistic view of their experience. User journey maps even take this journey further by mapping out the steps your persona takes when interacting with your product. Here is a quick formula to assess the persona's effectiveness. User satisfaction, that is what we are trying to achieve, right? So this user, the fiction user, the persona, if he is satisfied, we achieve the goal. So the user satisfaction is equal to usefulness, usability, and desirability. The delivery you are trying to make, it should be useful for them. The problem they are facing, that has to be solved, and it should be easy for them to use, which is usability. And this is something they were desiring to have at some time to solve their pain. Ties back to your user persona happiness. your user happiness. Now that we have covered the basic and advanced techniques of persona, let's look at a real world application. Airbnb thrives because they understand their host and guest deeply. Their personas drive features that resonates both host and guest. It is exercise time. Now let's try an exercise to ensure all your learnings is valuable. Now let's put this into action. Here is a quick exercise. Spend 10 minutes drafting a persona of a product you are passionate about. Consider their goals and challenges and what solution they might need. Share your persona in the comment. I can't wait to see what you have created. Now you have your persona ready in hand. What is the next step? Share with your team. Integrate into product development. Use persona for feature prioritization and design decisions. Regularly review and update. Whatever artifact you create for the product development, the inspect and adapt process is so crucial. As your user base evolves, so should your personas. Regular review and update is so important. Quiz time. Give me true or false. Personas are fictional characters that should be based solely on assumptions. Next question. Which of the following is not a component of a persona? Name and demographics, favorite color, goals and challenges. Next challenge. What is a persona? A fictional representation of a customer, a demographic analysis, a sales strategy. The fourth challenge. Which company successfully used user persona to enhance user experience? Blockbuster, Netflix, MySpace. I am curious to see your answers in the comments. You like to continue your learning journey on personas? Here is some suggestions. You can read the Lean UX by Jeff and User Story Mapping by Jeff Padon. And you can also find the online courses, podcast. In our next topic, we will discuss about mastering user stories from basic to advanced. Congratulations, you have just leveled up your understanding on personas. I hope you feel empowered and you can apply this in your projects and products. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe for more insights. Also drop your thoughts in the comments about your favorite persona examples. I would love to hear from you. See you in the next topic.